Hey folks, it keeps on getting better and better. In May, we talked about the importance of people skills for our children to acquire. In June, we talked about the importance of perspectives and paradigms, how to see correctly out of a biblical lens. And here we are in July, and we're going to talk about wisdom. Probably in July and August, because there's just so much to talk about. And wisdom is what will set your children apart from the rest of the world. So many places that we could address today. We're going to start in Proverbs 21:22 as I read, "A wise man scales the city of the mighty and brings down the stronghold in which they trust." Now the context there is obviously militarily. We see throughout history at different seasons. We could go into Babylon, how Medo-Persians, they found the aqueducts, the river system, and they went underneath the city through the river to overcome Babylon in one night. Medo-Persians, they had a lot of wisdom. And so we want to teach our kids that when others see obstacles, that our kids will see opportunity in disguise. So very important. Again, this goes back to perspectives and paradigms. How do you see problems? Some run away from them, while others run to them. And to the victors go the spoil. And so we want to teach our kids that problems are opportunities in disguise. I tell people all the time that our children will get paid for the problems they solve. For example, if your child is sick, you have a problem. What do? You take them to the doctor, and the doctor gives them a prescription or something, and that addresses that problem. Also, if you have problems with a car, you take it to a mechanic, and your mechanic fixes your car, he takes care of your problem, and so you pay him. So we want to teach our children, and especially our sons, but our daughters too, because Lord willing, they'll be teaching our grandkids, that when you see problems, run to them, don't run away. Pray for wisdom in how to address these problems. History is laden with many examples of people who had a perspective or paradigm shift in battle. Used to at one time, nothing could stop the cavalry charge. They would just run over the opposing armies until they started with the hedge. I've heard the word hedgehogs as well. They'd get thousands of big long sticks like spears, and that eventually stopped that strategy. And so that introduced a whole new avenue of warfare. Throughout COVID, many businesses went bankrupt, but others thrived. Why? It forced them to address the problem, to scale the city walls of this enemy, to figure out another way to get the job done. And when they did that, they mostly went digital. They went to the internet, and it gave them, instead of having maybe a community of 25 or 30,000 to try to meet their needs, meet their problems, they opened up to the United States, if not the entire international community, and some just erupted. Why? They saw a problem, they got wisdom, they adapted, and they opened up a brand new level of exposure. So today, as you talk to your kids about wisdom, teach them not to be intimidated by the entrenched and high walls around about them, the problems that surround them, because problems are an opportunity for them to make a difference in the life of someone else. I hope this is an encouragement. I hope it makes a lot of sense, because folks, these things can change the trajectory of our children's future. This is Kirk Smith with ICHE's Take 5.